What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Savvy. Welcome back to the Savvy Show. And in today's episode, it looks like we have a fun SCP on our hands. Doesn't look too scary, but it looks really interesting. What we got today is Teddy Bear SCP-6330, Guardians of the Innocent. So, Guardians, it makes it seem like there's more than one entity with this SCP, but with Teddy Bear, I'm assuming from just that knowledge, it might be like a hero type SCP, and it's guarding, young kids from evil lurking spirits, who knows. But yeah, since it said Guardians though, it makes it seem like he might have a team or a squad that does this with him, like Teen Titans or something, or like obviously like Guardians of the Galaxy. So that's the first thought that came to my mind, but I'm excited to dive deep and see what this is all about. So with that all out the way, if you guys do enjoy this reaction, please remember to smash that like button for me. Let's get 80 likes on this one, and then smash the sub button, and then hit that bell so you do not miss an upload. And now with that out the way, without any further ado, let's get this show started. Alrighty, Teddy Bear SCP-6330, Guardians of the Innocent. Let's go.
Viewer discretion is advised. And the knight slayed the evil dragon.
Ooh,
he hid its
clean.
severed head back into the cave,
Dumb clean.
thus banishing its evil spirit from ever touching the light. As he closed the book and looked at his daughter, she was already fast asleep.
Aw.
He carefully stood up and picked up the teddy bear which had fallen to the floor, then slowly tucked it into the girl's arms.
Is that an SCP agent? That boy's wearing a lab coat. That's kind of weird attire if you're just chilling at home.
He then tiptoed out of the room. Darn, left my phone in the room. And so, he returned to his daughter's room. When he opened the door, he saw the teddy bear struggling on top of a dragon of its size, swinging a sword valiantly. They stopped when they saw him entering the room. He couldn't believe what he'd seen. He rubbed his eyes clear and looked again. But the dragon had disappeared, and the teddy bear returned to a motionless state in his daughter's arms, as if nothing had happened.
Okay, I think he fights the dreams. That's actually kind of cool. I'm assuming the daughter's dreaming about the dragon, and then, he's fighting off the dragon so it doesn't turn into a nightmare for her. Maybe.
Goodness gracious, mine's playing tricks on me.
That's
Almost
cool.
thought I'm back at work again. Is this what happens when you work at the Foundation for near 5 years?
You look like you're at the Foundation.
He retrieved his phone on the table and made to the door, all the while having his eyes fixed on the teddy bear. After making sure of everything, he closed the door. No, that's definitely an anomaly. I'm bringing them to the facility soon. You might want to prepare some popcorn.
Is this really his house, though? Like, there's no decoration, there's nothing in that room. It literally looks like a test subject room. I think this guy is tweaking. He's already at the Foundation.
Hello, everybody. I'm TheRubber. Today, we bring you SCP Foundation Esoteric Class Object SCP-6330. SCP-6330, also known as the Guardians of the Innocents, is a phenomenon affecting stuffed animals worldwide, though is most common in teddy bears.
Oh.
Manifestation of the phenomenon is referred to as a sleepwalker event. Sleepwalker events occur only within the households of families with young children, typically between the ages of 1 to 14. Events begin with the manifestation of entities referred to as SCP-6330-2. These creatures typically blend with shadows and somewhat resemble creatures associated with fantasy, such as dragons or ogres, and will always manifest beneath a child's bed.
Wow.
6330-2 instances depict behavior indicating that they intend to hunt or prey upon sleeping children. Conversely, SCP-6330-1 are stuffed animals already present in a child's room. However, they appear to be non-anomalous prior to 6330-2 manifestations.
Okay.
6330-1 have been shown to instantaneously manifest small wooden medieval weaponry in order to combat 6330-2 and presumably protect the child.
I mean, I would recommend this one to be -2 and the monsters being -1 because this can't be a thing unless -2 makes a scene. So, I guess they made the bear -1 because it's the main part of the SCP, but,
Battles are recorded to last upwards of 20 minutes and are always near silent.
20 minutes.
In most observed cases, SCP-6330-1 emerged victorious, but are severely wounded during the skirmish. Torn wool and stuffing are common. And following all known events, 6330-1 instances have died due to their injuries. Prior to death, the instance will drag the corpse of 6330-2 back under the bed frame and demanifest. After a short while, it will re-emerge and attempt to climb the bed.
Aw.
6330-1 will then embrace its child and pass away. A test was conducted on the grounds of Site 44, where a researcher's 7-year-old daughter was chosen as a subject.
How would it pass away, though? It's a teddy bear. I'm trying to figure that out. Like, would it not be able to manifest anymore because, like, the soul left the teddy bear? It's a stuffed animal, so, I mean, how could it really die?
Placed in a humanoid containment room, she was soothed to sleep using a teddy bear, to which the researcher claimed that she had a strong emotional attachment. All right, subject and the teddy bear ready. I hope it works this time. The team waited and observed the room for hours, yet nothing happened. Only the girl's quiet snoring could be heard as the team watched on intently. As hours went by, they were beginning to feel tired. They yawned and stretched. With all due respect, sir, we've done this experiment about 13 times already.
Damn.
Starting to lose track of what we're supposed to be doing here. The hell am I doing with some young girl and a teddy bear at work? Just a little more. Hang in there. This is it. I can feel it. Oh, look. Sure enough, after hours of waiting, 6330-2 manifested under the subject's bed.
Okay.
The whole room was in high spirits once more. A pair of large, scaly clawed hands emerged from the shadow underneath and grasped the rim of the bed. 6330-2, which took the form of a dragon, revealed itself, causing a stir in the room. For the next 5 minutes, the dragon patrolled the room, moving silently and methodically, unaware of the surrounding surveillance cameras which the research team used to watch in awe. The dragon turned towards the sleeping girl. It poised itself at the foot of the bed, then stretched its arms out towards the girl.
Just want to eat her?
It gaped its jaw wide, brandishing rows of pointed teeth and a forked tongue. As it prepared to lunge at the girl, 6330-1, the teddy bear, rose and stood atop the girl's body.
Okay.
It then drew a small sword and shield seemingly out of thin air.
I want to know if, like, the teddy bear, you know, too sleepy and he doesn't wake up, would the monster just eat the kid? Or, like, what will happen to the kid?
Despite having no fingers, its hand skillfully twirled the sword and banged on the shield, as if taunting the dragon. But the dragon ignored the teddy bear.
Yeah.
Instead, it threw its jaw against the girl.
Okay.
With a leap, the teddy bear quickly closed the gap and sliced off one of the dragon's eyes.
Oh my
The
god.
dragon grunted painfully and quietly. It clutched its wound, which was now leaking a viscous black liquid.
Ew.
The teddy bear jumped down and ripped off a small piece of fabric from the
Okay.
bed sheets to quickly cover the dragon's wound. What's it doing?
Is healing him?
Is it helping its enemy? No. More like, it's trying to reduce the mess and evidence of the battle.
Oh.
The entities clashed their sword and fangs against one another in a fierce battle for 9 minutes. Then, the dragon struck the teddy bear with a heavy slap that sent it flying across the room.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, Teddy! The teddy
Chill.
bear stood back up, its hands now covered in
Dang.
wool stuffing. But it was not deterred by the damage.
Okay.
With the look of determination on their faces, they charged at each other again,
He's going at it.
stopped dead in their tracks when the sleeping girl stirred slightly.
Uh-oh.
Both entities stole a brief glance at her. The assistant said under his breath, "Come on, girl, go back to sleep." When she settled again, they resumed their fight.
Nice.
After 20 minutes, both entities were heavily scarred and damaged.
Dang, what a
The
battle.
teddy bear sprinted from one side of the room towards the dragon, then leaped into the air and landed a fatal thrust.
Bro, that's like a wooden sword, though. Oh, no, this is kind of funny. It's a wooden sword, he's doing all this damage. But let's see.
Then leaped into the air and landed a fatal thrust,
Ew.
slicing its neck. The dragon's lifeless body fell onto the floor. The whole room cheered quietly.
With a wooden sword.
Having caught its breath, the teddy bear rose from its knee
What a
and
trooper.
dragged the dragon back under the bed.
He doesn't get paid for this.
For a moment, the containment cell looked like nothing had happened at all. The girl continued to sleep soundly, and the team was beginning to feel restless again. That is,
Why?
until the teddy bear emerged once again from underneath the bed, prompting the team to cheer quietly.
Hey.
The damaged teddy bear placed its sword and broken shield on a nearby table, then dragged itself up the bed
Is he
next
gonna
to the
die
girl.
now?
It then lay down beside her. It seemed to have noticed the camera, as a small woolen thumb protruded from its round hand, giving a
What?
thumbs up to the spectators.
Yo, this guy's
Its head
clean.
flopped onto the girl's cheek
What?
and became motionless. Upon conclusion of this test, MTF
He
Iota
didn't
12
die, right?
conducted a heavy investigation of the bed.
Oh, I hope he didn't.
6330-2's corpse was not discovered beneath the bed frame. though trace amounts of the aforementioned black substance were found.
Ooh.
Samples taken
Interesting.
revealed it to be composed of raw hemoglobin and water, though its viscous nature and other physical properties do not support the discovery. The 6330-1 instance was removed and placed in secure storage. It has to date shown no further anomalous properties.
I wonder if it died.
Many years later, a call was filed to local authorities by a family in Cambridge, England. They claimed to have discovered footage of a sleepwalker event in their son's room. The footage was seized, and all family members were administered amnesties.
Oh, wow.
It was midnight. The child's bed swayed slightly as 6330-2, which had taken the form of an unknown monster with muscular frame, stood upright.
This
It
dude.
brandished its set
Ogre.
of claws and readied to spring onto the child. In defense, the child's teddy bear suddenly stood up with a bow.
No cape.
It drew a few arrows from its quiver and quickly shot at the monster. One of the arrows struck 6330-2's
God.
canine-like snout. They fought tooth and nail for 30 minutes,
That must be itchy.
making it the longest sleepwalker event to date. Eventually, the monster had the teddy bear pinned to a nearby wall, seemingly trying to strangle it.
It's gonna lose?
It pulled out one of the arrows lodged in its arm and plunged it into the teddy bear's chest.
Yo!
No. Not like this. Come on, Teddy. You can do this. Just when it appeared that the monster was victorious, the teddy bear reached behind its back
What?
and pulled out a small wooden handgun.
Bruh.
Wait a minute. A gun? It pointed the gun against the monster's forehead.
This guy's like, I ain't play with you no more, bruh. Yo, you pushed me to my limits. I gotta pull out my piece now, bruh. Let's rewind this. What the hell?
Minute. A gun? It pointed the gun against the monster's forehead
God.
and fired. The shot made minimal noise, and the monster fell limp onto the ground.
This guy.
Black viscous fluid sprayed on the wall.
Was he just playing with him the whole time with the bow and arrow? Trying to practice his shot or something? Like, just kept the gun hidden until it got pushed against the wall, I guess.
The teddy bear then dragged the monster's body under the bed,
Dang.
limping all the way. When it returned, the teddy bear climbed up a desk.
Boy, really
and
had a
reached for
gun.
a pen and a piece of paper, then started writing. When it was done, it limped its way back into the child's arm. Then it stretched its arm wide, never to move again. I really hope that's not the end of him. Damn it, he's a good man. Bear, I mean, protecting the child like that. Have we got whatever the bear was writing? I have it here.
Let's
Hate
see.
to break it to you, buddy. Can it, and give it to me.
Oh, did he die?
After reading the note, tears started rolling down his cheek. Told ya. Hello, Timothy. Thank you for always taking care of me. It really was fun. I was able to repay the favor by protecting you. Unfortunately, I am hurt, and I need to go. I'm too weak to stay, and I just hope that you'll remember me. It's been fun living with you. I've enjoyed my time under your care.
Wow.
Going into this, I knew this would happen, with the sleepwalkers coming for you. But I'm just happy I could do my job. Goodbye, my friend. I hope I may see you soon.
Guys, that was way cooler than I thought it would be. Honestly, this is so different from almost any SCP I covered. Guardians of the Innocent, so it's not a team, it's just something that takes over these, stuffed animals where they could, fight these sleepwalkers, which is really cool. But at the same time, what does it mean when they die? They're still the same teddy bear. Like, I mean, what is their soul gone? Or something, like they die in that sense of the word. I really want to know what they mean by that. But yo, this was actually badass. I really enjoyed this a lot. If you guys enjoyed it as well too, let me know by smashing that like button, and also let me know in the comment section below how you guys felt about this SCP, and if you guys thought it would be what it was when you guys got into it. And like always, remember, smash that bell so you do not miss an upload. And unfortunately, with that being said, that concludes today's episode. However, I'll catch you guys on the next one.